Bonjour Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot reading for the month of September. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. I'd like to start by apologizing for not having been as regular as I would have liked to in the past 2 weeks. I've left the US and have moved back to the UK, so it's been crazy busy as you can imagine, but I should be back to my normal posting schedule as of this week. So thank you so much for still being here and being patient with me. I really appreciate it. So as always, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Sagittarius querents, please? What do they need to hear for the middle of the month till the end of the month? I think that's about right. So I'm going to use the Celtic Cross for this mid-month reading. So we begin with the Death card, Major Arcana, at the center of it. Crossing it, we have another Major Arcana, the Chariot. Below you, oh wow, the Magician. Okay, we're dealing with big energies for you. Above you, the Five of Wands. Behind you, the Ace of Cups. Ahead of you, the Eight of Swords. Your advice is the Six of Swords. In your environment, we've got the Eight of Wands. Sorry, it's very dark on my camera. I hope you can see the cards. Hopes and Fears is the Seven of Cups. And the final card is the Hermit. Let me clarify this Hermit before we go any further. Can you clarify this Hermit for me, please? This card right here is talking to me, so I'm going to pick it. And we have, oh wow, the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy. Okay, right, let me put my deck on the side and let's start. So, I'm going to start with the near past instead of the current situation because it makes sense to me. In the near past, you've had this Ace of Cups. Now, the aces in tarot represent the seed, the origin of the suit. They also hold the potential of it. And this is water energy. This is to do with feelings, emotions, your intuition. And the Ace of Cups represents an opportunity that happened that held the potential of making you very happy. So it could have been the birth of a relationship, the birth of a child, the birth of a project, a brand new job offer, whatever the case may be, whatever this happiness is for you. And this presented itself in the near past. And this obviously created a deep transformation because we have the Death card here at the center of the cross, which is the situation at hand. Now, major arcanas are bigger energies on your life path. They represent something that has a longer term effect. To me as a tarot reader, they represent the direct intervention of your spirit team. Whether you believe in God, the universe, spirit, your angels, your ancestors, whatever the case may be, it's a sign that they are providing you with experiences, opportunity to enable you to grow and to live a fulfilled life. And the Death cards talks about something that had to die so that something better could be born out of it, literally. You know, it's the Phoenix Rising kind of card. So it is a deep transformational card. And it's coupled with the Chariot. And the Chariot is ruled by number 7. Now, number 7 is the number of self-evaluation that comes from experience that you've gained and then gives you the confidence to move forward. And the Chariot is somebody who is not going to take a detour. They have a clear path, a clear goal in mind, and they go for it. They will tackle whatever life throws at them, and they will become victorious by the end of it. They have an incredible willpower. This is a triumphant card. This is really a card that shows that, you know, you're going through a deep transformation and, you know, it's not easy. but you have the spirit, the drive to make this work and turn this into a victory, which I see over there anyway in the final outcome. So this is very, very important for you right now. And the thing is in your focus right now you have this Five of Wands. Now the first thing I'll say is I love to see that we have this Five of Wands, but at the end we have the Six, so you've got that progression between what you're focusing on and want to achieve and what you're actually going to get if, you know, the energies remain as they are. And the Five represents change or challenge if we go against the change. Now Wands is your energy, this is fire, and you've got 3 cards of fire. So it represents your passion, your desire, your willpower, your spirit, and you have plenty of it with the Chariot card here. And the Five of Wands talks about, you know, a period of conflict. It may represent disagreements, disruptions, discords, tension, competition at work or tension at work, tension at home, arguments, whatever the case may be. And it may also represent your internal conflicts. So for some of you that may be that because of this Death card in the middle and this deep transformation. There may be internal conflicts or conflicts within your family, whatever the case may be. You know, as I said, it depends on why you're here for it, but this is the energy of the Five of Wands, because the energy of change with the fire, passion and drive obviously can be, well, hot and steamy, let's just put it this way. And in your subconscious, you've got the Magician. Now your subconscious mind is how your higher self is trying to communicate with you. And you've got this beautiful energy of the Magician. Now, it's beautiful because it's the energy of being able to manifest whatever you want. It's having everything at the tip of your fingers in order to make things happen. And you may not be aware of this. You may not realize just how powerful you are. This is your higher self saying, hey, this is time now to manifest your best life. Whether this for you looks like having a great business, having a brilliant career, having a really nice home, having your perfect partner, whatever the case may be, this is your spirit team telling you everything's lined up, you have what you need to manifest the life of your dream. And in the near future, you've got this Eight of Swords. Now the 8 represents advancement or lack of in the tarot, and Swords energy is to do with the mental realms. So it represents your thoughts, your ideas, it represents truths and communication. The 8 of Swords talks about having erected a prison of the mind. It talks about not being able to see the way forward. And only you can free yourself from this self-erected prison, because it's thinking about something like in a loop and not being able to see a way out of it, and so you feel lost, you feel like there's no exit, but there is. But it's up to you to find it. It's not an easy energy to be in, but obviously I can see why this is happening, because why this is here, because you do have, you know, this deep transformation, the tension going on, and this is the card of willpower and, you know, tackling what life throws at you. You will find the way out. That's why you've got the Chariot here. You'll find the way out. It's you know, it will reveal itself to you, because you are the Magician. You can manifest whatever you want. You just need to believe it. And right now in your head and in the near future, you may have doubts about this. The Swords energy, you know, it's a mental energy, and I know it's easier said than done, but you need to be aware of your thoughts. You need to make sure that you don't feed the negativity, and if you catch yourself doing that, practice mindfulness. What works for me is just to do some mundane tasks like doing the dishes or hoovering, whatever the case may be, spending time with my dogs, because being in the present stops me from trapping myself in my own mind, because I'm very good at doing that. So that's just my little, you know, bit of advice. Take what resonates. In the advice sector, you've got the Six of Swords. Now, 6 is harmony after having overcome a challenge. And so this is saying, take the lessons that you've learned from this Five of Wands, from this Death card, and move forward, because the Six of Swords really is, okay, I've taken stock of what happened, I have analyzed the facts, I have learned from this, and now I can look at the future in a more positive outlook, which is what I was telling you with this Eight of Swords. You know, don't feed the negative. And I know it's easier said than done. I'm not playing down how difficult and challenging this can be. I mean, you know, you've got the Death card and the Chariot card right in the middle of it. I can see that, but this shows you, and this sees you actually being triumphant and victorious. You can do this. You've got two sixes in your tarot, which is, you know, the harmony coming back, you know, overcoming the challenge. This is really saying, if you assimilate the lessons of these trying times, you're going to be moving forward, being able to look to the future more positively, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm hearing. And you're not going to have to wait for long, because you've got another 8. So from the 8 of Swords, which is kind of a stagnant energy stopping from the advancement, you have the 8 of Wands, which is fast advancement. Fire energy is, you know, your energy. It's moving forward with passion, desire and drive. The 8 of Wands talks about messages coming your way, whether they're from emails, whether they're from phone calls, people coming your way, you moving towards something. The energy is of rapid changes. So this is what's going to come your way very quickly. You're not going to be stuck in this 8 of Swords energy for long. This will come. Don't worry about it. And in your hopes, you have the 7 of Cups. Now 7, like the Chariot, you have lots of repeating numbers. I don't know if you've noticed. You've got 2 6s, you've got 2 7s, and you've got 2 8s. The 7 of Cups, 7 being self-evaluation, Cups being the feelings, the emotions, the intuition, talks about having options and looking at them from an emotional, heart space point of view. You know, evaluating them and looking at which one's going to bring you the most emotional fulfillment, which, you know, totally get that, you know, wanting to have options and, you know, wanting to pick the best cup for you. And in your final outcome, you've got the Hermit with the 6 of Wands. Now, the Hermit is your final major arcana, and this is a card of deep reflection. This is isolating yourself, as in cutting down on the social media, maybe listening less to what other people have to say about a situation, because the answer is within yourself. The Hermit is switching off, going within and looking at your heart and really finding out what it is that you want, with no judgment as well, you know, looking at your thoughts, your ideas, your desires and not judging. And once you come out of hermit mode, you then have all the answers you need and a sense of clear direction, which is why you've got that 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the victorious energy. I love this card. This is one of my favorite minor arcana. This is having overcome whatever challenge that life threw at you, with the 5 of Wands, for instance, and coming back victorious. You know, there's even an element of recognition, you know, of people admiring you for what you've achieved. So I really believe that the key to this is going within and finding out what it is you really want when it comes to choosing. And this would obviously free you from this prison of the mind, and, you know, ultimately will help you believe that you are this magician, that you can create the life that you want, and you'll end up victorious and, you know, prosperous, abundant, happy, whatever it is that you're looking for. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next 2 weeks, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.